Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be taking you around Seattle to kind of see what it's like now, specifically Capitol Hill where CHAZ or the protest zone was at, and seeing what life is like for everyone here now and why people are starting to move back into the city more. Come on, let's go. Just as a reminder, this is what CHAZ or Capitol Hill was like during the protests this past summer and spring. This is what it's looking like now. It's not quite as busy as it was before. It's starting to come back. Things are a little bit more calmer. There's more cars on the street again. People are coming out of their apartments. They're not avoiding the streets. So it's rebounding. So I don't live in Capitol Hill, but I live very close to it. I live right downtown in the core of the city where the original protests were at. And it was pretty scary looking out the window and seeing crazy chaos and smoke and hearing gunshots and things blowing up. But Capitol Hill had it bad for longer. Where I was at, I only saw the protests for maybe a couple weeks, and then there'd be sporadic protests at night throughout the week for probably a couple months. But Capitol Hill, it was 24/7 every day, all day, for weeks on weeks on weeks on weeks, and that's why people were avoiding coming here. But as you can see, it's a lot calmer now. It's actually very quiet. It's kind of sad because Capitol Hill used to be very lively. Any time of the day there'd be tons of people, students, people, but part of that's just because the pandemic is still going on and a lot of people are just staying at home and not coming to the city at all. You can see businesses are still up, they're running again. They've set up tents to do outdoors seating and keeping people social distance. So that's a good sign that things are starting to rebound and open up again. A lot of businesses have gone out of business, which is very sad. A lot of favorites and businesses that have been here for 10, 20, 30 years. So that's really sad, but it's a good sign to see people coming out again. As you can see, a lot of these storefronts are still boarded up. Not necessarily because there's still protests going on or there's, any danger. Just that a lot of them are temporarily closed down due to the pandemic. We're in full closure right now. There's no indoor dining or seating, and bars and clubs have to be closed. But this is where CHAZ was. This is, ground zero. You can see that everything's kind of back to normal now. People are able to walk around freely. There's not really any dangerous situations that, a lot of people perceive as still going on in Seattle. It's still very safe. So I'm walking down the street just fine. Capitol Hill is what it was like before, minus more people, I guess. And some businesses are closed down, but I think it's still completely fine. You can see here there's people dining out still, meeting up to keep social distance. That's the one thing that Seattle's doing really well, is that we're trying to keep as social distance as possible, wearing masks when we go out into public. We're avoiding big crowds, so that's good. It's helping a lot. As you can see, it's a beautiful day, a beautiful winter day in Seattle. I think if you're planning to visit Seattle or want to move back into the city, I think it's perfectly fine. I live in the city. I've been living here this whole time. So as you can see, people are trying to do the best that they can with the situation, like a Santa on a paddleboard, waving hi to everyone. But yeah, I'll be doing another video to see what rent is like and how affordable Seattle has become actually post the protests and during COVID. So subscribe, like my videos, and check for more videos coming up. I'll have a lot more content coming up. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. Bye.